everyone, I'm Dr. Gu Zhenzhou. Today we'll continue to discuss about the consumer theory and start our new chapter of possibilities, preference, and choices. And after studying this chapter, you will be able to first describe a household's budget line and show how it changes when prices or income change with equations. Second, use indifference curves to map preference and explain the principle of diminishing marginal rates of substitution. Third, to predict the effects of changes in prices and income on consumption choices. In the last chapter, we used the figures, tables, and a few equations to describe consumers' possibilities. And in this first session of this new chapter, we will now again study about it mathematically. A household's consumption choice are constrained by its income and the prices of the goods and the services available. And we can use the budget line describes the limits to the household's consumption choices. We'll continue our example of Lisa again. She has $40 to spend. The price of a movie is $8 and the price of soda is $4 a case. The table reviews all her possible combinations on consumption of movies and soda. We then put points A through F in the graph. That's how we get Lisa's budget line as we discussed in the last chapter. Any points inside and out the line are affordable, and the points beyond the line are not affordable for Lisa. Some goods are indivisible goods and must be bought in whole units at the point market. Movies are indivisible goods, for example. Other goods are divisible goods and can be bought in any quantity. Gasoline is a divisible good. The budget line is a constraint on Lisa's consumption choices. It tells what Lisa can afford and not can afford. Interestingly, it's a straight line for her in this case. In further, we can use a budget equation to describe the budget line. The equation states that expenditure equalizes income. Let's call the price of soda PS and the quantity of soda QS, and then price of a movie PM, the quantity of movies QM, and at last the income Y. Then we can now have Lisa's budget line as PS multiplies QS plus PM multiplies QM equals to Y. We can divide both sides by the price of soda, PS, to give us QS plus PM over PS, QM equals to Y over PS. Then subtract PM over PS, QM from both sides to the equation to give QS equals Y over PS minus this combination. Let's have a look what is special in this equation. Y over price of soda. Yes, it's Lisa's real income in terms of soda. That's the maximum number of Lisa put all her money on soda. And the PM over PS, yes, the price of movie over price of soda is the relative price of a movie in terms of soda. That's the number what Lisa can get movie if she give up one case of soda. A household's real income is the income expressed as a quantity of goods the household can afford to buy. Lisa's real income in terms of soda is a point on her budget line where it meets the y-axis. A relative price is the price of a good divided by the price of another good. Relative price is the magnitude of the slope of the budget line. The relative price shows how many cases of soda must be forgone to see an additional movie. And from now on, we can see that the relative price represents the slope of the budget line, and the real income represents the intercept of budget line. In the last chapter, we discussed if goods price or income changes, Lisa would change her consumptions. Here, we will further consider relative price and the real income to do predictions. First, a change in the price of goods on the x-axis changes the slope of the budget line. The figures shows the rotation of a budget line after a change in the relative price of movies. If the price of a movie increases to $60, then the budget line rotates inward. If it decreases to $4, the line rotates outward. For example, when the price of a movie increases, the relative price of a movie becomes expensive compared to soda. The magnitude of the slope of the line is higher and the line will become steeper than before. Now second, if a change in monthly income brings a parallel shift of the budget line, the slope of the budget line doesn't change because the relative price doesn't change. And the figure shows the effect of a fall in the income. The budget line moves inward. Okay, let's stop here. Thank you all for your attention. See you.